call this concept the chess game, because it's similar to capoeira. Like in capoeira, for example, when you start with a song, Paranawi, Paranawi, Parana. I'm giving you really like written, okay, this is something that you sing as a chorus, so it's very obvious if I sing Paranawi, Paranawi, Parana. Paranawi, Paranawi, Parana. Hoje é minha mulher, Paraná, capoeira que venceu, Paraná. Paranawi, Paranawi, Parana. So we have this obvious call and response inside of the song. So we try to do this also with the movement. So the chess game that we do is one person will propose the question and then will stop and then wait for the other person to respond with escape and then by asking the question to the person again. So if you are new to capoeira, if you never did capoeira, it doesn't matter. You can do any movement that will push the other person from his center of balance. So let's say we start with this, two people that met on the street.
I will start, you are still.
Yeah.
And you wait until when I stop.
Yeah.
Then the other person starts. Okay, so we give each other.
So now his task is to move away from the attack and to pose some question to Katjuša. To make some movement to move her out of her comfort zone. So
He's
now
doing
we can
telepathically.
go.
I didn't know if you were done.
Yeah, I will
stop.
I will stop.
When she stops, it's
So I go.
Okay, I see. So she comes, now she stops. So I move that to respond to her.
Yeah. And then you ask her a question. You make some move that will.
Right, any movement.
Any move. Yes, very nice. And then you stop. Yes.
Like a snake. Ah, he's a technique here.
So you see that they play it really beautifully. No need for explicit capoeira movement. You can do it like they did it because everything is capoeira. Okay? Cool, so everybody has a picture, no? Very nice. One thing that is, two things that are really important. First one, for now, really try to stop. When you do something, stop. And wait for the other person to respond. So when she starts moving, there's some sense of moment. I will not continue following. I stop here because that was my intention. I showed her my intention.
That is also my control, that when he's coming, I trust he will stop. Because what you want to do when he does it in slow, it's a natural reaction. So just try to play with this. Okay?
And the second important thing is, I will try not to do anything that she doesn't see. Because here she will not see me, she will not react because she has to be still. So what I'm trying to go is to the points on the body where the sun does shine. No? Okay? Somewhere here that she can see me on the front side. Okay? So please take your time, enjoy.
Adami imamo. Aha.
You can give it to me.
ไม่ได้ใช้พี่เรียกสินะ
So
Fight rules.
ไม่เห็น เสียบมาตรงนี้ไม่ได้
ได้
หมดของเล่นแล้วนะไม่มีแล้วนะ
Capoeira Arithmetics.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So, we will continue with the same thing, but try to incorporate one thing into it, which is this Katjuša. Okay. So, in capoeira, if I play with Katjuša and doing this, she doesn't have to move, no? Maybe it's okay for if you do show of capoeira, so you don't want to have any chance of hurting yourself and you're only interested that public sees how beautiful the kicks are, then okay. But if you're playing is communicating, you know? So if I'm playing this game with Katjuša and I do this, I didn't do anything, I didn't attack her, no? If I was here, then it's a different thing, then she really has to move. Of course, we said we will not touch, but there is a different intention in this one, no? And in this, because now she knows if I extend my leg, I could really kick her, no? So try to go a bit slower, but really go into the meat. So if I'm going for her face, no? Or for her body, but I'm not chasing flies around, no? Cool?
Yep.
So same thing, change the partner, and let's try to do it a bit slower and with the intention of really going inside.
stop.
So first get away from the dance. Get away from Hashtag.
ไม่ได้เลยครับเคยเจอพี่ร้านสอนนี่ใช่ไหม เราข้างหลังไม่ได้ข้างหลังไม่ได้กูจะเลือกจริงๆเลย
Let's go more to slot mentality. So, for example, Vasu. If Vasu attack anything. So, I am very lazy. So, I will not, oh, my super cool technique of capoeira, oh, where should I go? Because this takes a long time. I'm not tiger for now. So, come, here I move. I want to find the least hard way, and I don't have to for now. The chess game is nice to play sometimes to forget a little bit about the rules of capoeira. So it doesn't, you can of course put all that you know from capoeira, but I can also, I don't know, put my finger in his ear, which will also make him at least uncomfortable. No? So just, we will demonstrate now in Vasu very slot version of super little movement but effective.
Okay. Yeah.
You see a lot of movement.
Oh, what?
Get away! So it's also, that's why it's called chess. So I do have time. So it's like, okay, yes, now I can do, I don't know, something super fancy and come here, but now I don't want fancy. Now I'm, okay, what's the easiest way? Okay, so we will change partners again.
Hello.
Išla bi na inverzije i onda bi se vratila na jer ih tu
Oh my god! Okay.
You know how in capoeira music when you're starting the Roda, sorry if I'm on the capoeira, boom, down the ta 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 ton 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 ting ton ting ton ting. Then in one moment maybe I will go ta 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 ton 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 ting ton. But it gives me this certain period of time. So I'm starting. So personal media will take certain amount of time to understand what tempo I'm actually giving to join to make it beautiful. Now then, viola will also enter in after hearing also the capoeira media, then enters viola, and then every instrument takes some time to slide in to make it really beautiful. No? It's the same in capoeira game. Now we have to give the opportunity for the person who is giving the question to understand what he is actually talking about, and then we do it. Otherwise, we get a lot of maculere in the capoeira Roda, leg to leg and stuff, because we don't give the other person the opportunity to express it. I will start, but now the only difference will be when I come to my final point, we will already be going into a movement. But slowly, we do it slowly, we do it still with letting the person that is giving the question give us the question. No? So if I'm going like this, now we go, yes. Now I have to change over, you don't stop. No?
I don't stop?
You don't stop, you finish your Give me the question, please. So it becomes to look more like the game of capoeira, no? But thank you, very nice. Try to do it like Cobrinha did it with me. really slowly morphing into the movement of another person. Don't rush.
Remember the slow. It's slow and painful.
Đi với mặt nhé. Đi lên thế này.
And we will firstly just spread your fingers, push the floor away while you're walking, and just walk to the other side. Bend your knees.
One line or
Many lions.
okay.
A lion's the herd of animals. Roar. And when you finish, you walk on the side. Come back to the same place. And when you finish and come back, you will go to the back. Really feel how you push the floor away with your arms.
Que complete a utilizando a mais pura.
for the mind. No? So I go, I do one normal, I can see myself. Okay, it's there. So I will try to not go so there. And just observe, is it easier to hop up or harder, or how the balance will change in my body. And each time a bit closer to your leg. Yeah. Things you can only find in
I think I still got accent upstairs. It's a must have, right?
And now you will play with same thing. You can all come closer to your leg. This is a process. If you will like it, you will take it and improve with time your outfit. Now you will make two different shapes with your legs. So the same. I'm still thinking about the line, and I go one. I go in front. One. I go above. One. I kick here. It's like a dog when it goes to pee. So here I should not. If I do this, then I will come up. No. So I can look at my first leg. Here. Okay. Here. Okay.
เมื่อวานไปแฮปปี้เบิร์ธเดย์เนี่ยเก็บทางแล้วครับ
Now we will do it in silence because what's going on is very nice. We will do the same thing, but without. Okay, because I hear a lot of this. Not because I don't like, but because this will hurt, this will hurt, this will hurt, and this will hurt. Then cannot do capoeira anymore. Okay, so how we do this? It's like, for example, okay, let's all you make your knees super straight. Okay, now jump. Now if we do this. Okay, so same thing when I'm landing from the car, from the AU. If I just let my leg fall down, then you will hear, and then also it's easier to be touched. There, you don't know exactly where I'm coming. No? But here I want to. Here and I shake like a good bike. And then I can decide where to put this. Cool? The first one who makes sound plays lunch for everyone. You can. Oh, she's back, come on. Very nice, much more silent. Very nice. So, especially with inversions, because it's something what the human body is used to is this. Maybe sometimes like this, I move in the streets to go somewhere, but people don't do this, no? When we are children, we actually like to do that. So then your body, and then it's much more harder. So a nice trick that I learned on the way would be I will, especially when you do handstand and you stay longer time, and if you don't breathe, it's not nice. And then when you go, then your body will start to make the breathing on its own.
Because when you do AU, you put your legs in front of you. Basically, you lift your butt above your head. No? So you get this type of movement, no? Which is super nice for capoeira. You can make it as an attack. If I play with Jaja, she has to move, no? Or I will hit her. And I can make my space inside of the game. No? This is one. The second one is what you probably learned in school or in gymnastics when you do the cartwheel like this, what you were asking Katjuša also. You start like this, then you finish like this. This one is also useful for capoeira. If you want to go to some flying floreo, you can go to Mortal from this or whatever. It's really nice for this. And the other one is when you do the trajectory, when leg goes behind the body. You know? So for the first one, the leg went in front of the body. For the second one, the leg first leg went above the body. No? And for the last one, I'll try to go with my leg behind the body. No? And when the leg goes behind the body, it doesn't matter how I put my hands, I will go into this thing. No? So, usually, you do this Cavalo, put hands like this, and you twist, you will do it, but it's actually not the hands that does the job, it's the legs. No? So even if I put my hands like this, I will go to the cartwheel, but my leg goes behind the body. I will spin. It's low base position, and then we will try one arm goes to the front, second arm goes closer to the body, and I will try to keep the space, maintain the same space between my legs. Do this. Yes, very nice.
อันนี้ดึงสะโพกขึ้นสูง lift your hip up. That's good.
What I noticed that happens a lot, you go into this scissors movement. No? Nothing wrong with that, but sometimes you want to have this with your legs. Sometimes you want to really keep them open, because sometimes you want also to make space. Please don't move. No. Stay there. If I play, sometimes I will maybe do movement like this, to go inside of his body. So I want to maintain these open legs for some time. You know. Later on, I can of course switch it, go up and turn. But for now, you want to know, like when you're kicking, you want to have the distance with your kicking leg. You will not cross them. You want to keep the space. No? So also with this, important thing, I start from this leg if I'm going in that direction. No? I want to lift this leg up. Why I do this? We are not all super flexible. No? So if I would start my cartwheels just by putting my hand on the ground and not lifting this leg, it depends strongly how my hamstrings are flexible, no? If I can do the movement or I cannot. But if I lift the leg first, I can reach ground more easily, no? So when I initiate my cartwheel, I will probably start with the leg first and then go into the cartwheel, okay? Because otherwise, to do it from here, of course you can, if you have enough flexibility in your legs to do it. But if you don't have, then lift your legs first. Good? So we will go from the same base, really low, and now we'll try to go more up and finish again low. So now I want my legs to go up. So from here, I go, and then I finish low again. Good? One hand goes on this side of the leg, you know, and the other I will try to put here, you know. So I get something like this, you know. Okay, so start with the leg up. If you start just by twisting your body, you will feel your hamstring. So please remember to go up with the leg, and then try to position like your hands like you would go to defense. Okay? Oh, it works. So he will be like this. For the first one, you can do it with hand. You know? So what you will do, you will go from shinga, and you will just try to hit the palm with both legs. You know? Which requires go slower and focus. And then you see, okay, this one is not that problematic, I will go a little bit lower. You know? So also, watch. I will try to hit them both. You know? This, not a problem, I go even lower. How can be a really nice way to move around somebody or to attack another person. No? So even in the game of capoeira, I can do something like boom martelo and go out, or I can go inside with my elbow and then do a kick. You know, so it's always nice to be able to control yourself upside down. So to work a little bit on this, Katjuša will help me. He will put his trust in me. I will stand really close to him. He doesn't trust me. So I will try to circle around him with our and come like go this way. So he really feels uncomfortable now.
Do it in US, they put you to prison there.
I do one side, the other side also. Try not to hit my friend, but I can whisper something nice. And when I finish, he starts. Nice. So find yourself a partner and let's do this.
You feel like they're coming right in front of you. Like, suddenly you change the direction. I think you can come closer. I do have insurance, so don't worry.
Why I like to many times work slow? Because you have time to think. Otherwise, and what turn? And I always do the same thing. No? So I don't want to get nervous now with my friend now. Let's see how we can use what we are doing today. Don't let me take all the space. You know, and if you are like, I don't know what to do, whenever he do a woo, I do a woo. There, I will go here. Now when I do a woo, he do a woo. So you can become again very fast.
As long as
Yep.
Where did you get these ones?
Local man.
It's very good for children, no? It's like,
of us to know each other. That's one thing that I pretty much give a priority here. So everyone enter my school, I want them to be friends. I want them to know each other. I want to able to exchange the capoeira. And the best thing that I am trying to do is making community. Community is make friends, simply make friends. You know who they are, you know why, what is people do. You can feel comfortable to call them, hey, I want to train in the park today, do you want to come with me? That's the feeling that I want each one of you to have the feeling. So for some of you, this is your first time seeing each other. For some of you, it's a long-term relationship. But capoeira is small community. The first thing is please make friends, know each other. Okay. Second thing is Thai people have a very shy culture. We are afraid to ask. But I think 2 hours with them is way too little. I think 4 hours for 2 days for both of them is still way too little. I would love to hang out. I love to listen more of you guys, your journey through the world of capoeira, which professora, Katjuša, contramestre, Cavalo, long time, lifetime. So it cannot be like, can you tell me something and then 5 minutes and it's done? No, it's gonna be millions of stories. Okay, I think that would be my first thing that I could ask for. Among the little time that we have left, or we could a little expand, or we would love to hear more, to get to know more of you. Please.